Chancellor Barron, I declare the morning ceremony of the 87th commencement of the University of Arkansas Fort Smith convened.
Thank you, Dr. Guerra. Please be seated. Distinguished faculty, administrators, and staff of the university, graduates, parents, family, and friends, welcome to the morning ceremony of the University of Arkansas Fort Smith Spring 2012 commencement. Let us take a moment of reflective silence to consider the importance of this celebration in all our lives and look inwardly as we see fit. Please rise and join Dr. Edward White as he leads us in singing our national anthem, accompanied by the University of Arkansas Fort Smith Symphonic Band. Will all men remove their caps?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so pearly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming on the rocket twinkle, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors at Star-Spangled Banner wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Men may replace their caps. I would like to introduce those seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced, and I'll ask each of the platform guests as they are introduced to please remain standing. First, I would like to introduce the President of the University of Arkansas System, Dr. Don Bobbitt. I would like to introduce the administration, academic deans, and others from the University of Arkansas Fort Smith, Dr. Ray Wallace, Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor, Mark Horn, Vice Chancellor for University Relations, Dr. Lee Crable, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Darrell Morrison, Vice Chancellor for Finance, Dr. Brenda Mitchell, Associate Provost, Dr. Mark Arant, Dean, College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, Dr. Georgia Hale, Dean, College of Applied Science and Technology, Dr. Joe Harden, Dean, College of Languages and Communication, Dr. John Jones, Dean, College of Education, Dr. Carloyn Mosley, Dean, College of Health Sciences, Dr. Henry Rinne, Dean, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. Steve Williams, Dean, College of Business, Diana Rowden, Dean of Student Success, Penny Pendleton, Dean of Enrollment Management, Dr. Ashok Saxena, Dean, College of Engineering, University of Arkansas, Fayetteville, who will confer the degrees on those graduating with engineering degrees, Elizabeth Underwood, Executive Director of Alumni Affairs, Wayne Womack, Register. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to introduce members of the University of Arkansas Fort Smith Board of Visitors. We have 3 here today. I would ask for each of them to stand as their name is called, and we'll applaud at the end. Michael Barr, Elaine C. Cradle, Peggy Weidman, who is the chair of the Board of Visitors. Please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. We have some special guests with us today. Would you rise and be recognized as I call your name? And I always like to introduce my wife, Janice Barron, First Lady of University of Arkansas Fort Smith, who works tirelessly for this institution. I'd like her to stand and be recognized. I'd like to recognize Miss Susan Bobbitt, wife of Dr. Donald Bobbitt, who I know works tirelessly for the entire University of Arkansas system. State Representative Tracy Penartz, District 65. Is Tracy here? State Representative Denny Altus, District 63. State Senator Tracy Malone, District 64. Thank you. I want to say all of our state representatives work very hard for University of Arkansas Fort Smith, and we all appreciate their efforts. Seated before you are members of the faculty who represent the academic departments of the university upon whose recommendation candidates for degrees are presented. Faculty members, please rise and be recognized. The success of an institution also relies on the hard work of its staff, many of whom are here today. Will the staff please rise and be recognized as well? If your staff rise or raise your hand so we can recognize you. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Bobbitt if he would like to come forward and address the graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Barron. This is beyond a doubt the most important day in the life of a university, any university, and it's indeed my pleasure to be here with you this morning on this important day. And I bring with me heartfelt greetings from our Board of Trustees. It's indeed an honor for me to serve in the position that I do and serve not just the University of Arkansas Fort Smith, but the entire system. I would like to offer the collective thanks of the board, the faculty are here, to the families, the supporters, and the other people who have helped you to this stage in your academic careers. I know you will join me in thanking them later on today for all they've done to assist you in your education. Before departing this morning for the ceremony, I asked my wife, as I always do, and this is the first of about 17 of these that we will be at, what she thought I should say today so that the few words that I offer you would be remembered at some point in the future. And she suggested, as she always does, that I begin my speech with the words "in closing." So I think what she's trying to tell me is that I should be short and sweet, and we indeed will do that. In a similar vein, Gary Trudeau, who is the cartoonist that I think many of you are familiar with, once remarked that commencement speeches were invented largely in the belief that outgoing college students should never be released into the world till they've been properly sedated. So I have to be short and entertaining. It's a pretty difficult job to do. You know, your graduation today places you in very, very select company, and your efforts represent great accomplishment, which I'm sure you know. At the heart of your degree is a dynamic of thought and creativity, which has prepared you well to face the challenges that await you when you leave this institution. The path you have followed, though, began over 1,000 years ago with the formation of the great universities of Europe, including those of Bologna, Cambridge, and Oxford. Over the years, many changes have occurred in higher education, but one thing has remained constant. Before you learned about any one discipline, you learned about them all. Your studies in this wonderful institution have provided you the opportunity to search for truth, to understand intellectual challenge and honesty, and to be exposed to the very best ideas, both of the past and the present. What a rich heritage we all share. It is there beyond question that you've received an excellent education at the feet and under the guidance of an accomplished and committed faculty. I believe it's also important to remember that to whom much is given, much is expected. Over the years, I've had the privilege to meet many faculty upon their retirement after very long and successful careers. When I asked these outstanding faculty to comment on something in their careers that was truly memorable, I expect them to talk about a seminal paper, a show or piece that they received acclaim for, maybe a large grant or an award that they won. To my surprise, and to a person, the story they tell involves a student that made an impact on them and their career. So my request to you is really very simple. Take time to reflect upon those on the faculty who were very instrumental in your education, perhaps helping you master a subject you didn't think you could do, or maybe even just giving you a word of encouragement at a time when you needed it most. I ask that you take the time to let them know they made a difference in your lives. I want to thank you again for giving me this opportunity to share this memorable day with you, and I want to offer again my congratulations for a job well done. In summing up our hopes for you as you leave this institution, I would like to paraphrase Marianne Williamson, noted author of Return to Love, who said, as learned members of society, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that through our knowledge, we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fears, our presence automatically liberates others. So I know I speak for the Board of Trustees of the U of A system, as well as the faculty, staff, and administration of this wonderful institution, when I say that we are proud of your accomplishments to date, but we're also eager to learn more about your successes as you leave here to shine your light on your profession and on society. So, in closing, I thought that would get a bigger rise. I'd like to leave you with my heartfelt best wishes and an Irish blessing in honor of your provost. May you always have walls for the winds, a roof for the rain, and tea beside the fire. Laughter to cheer you, those who love you near you, and all your heart may desire. Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Dr. Bobbitt. It gives me great pleasure to be here today to talk to you on this very special graduation day, the very first time in the history of this university that required us to break graduation into two due to the increasing number of graduates. And as you can see, it's a good thing we did. I'm so happy to have all of your families, your friends, your supporters, and be able to invite them without any kind of limitation on how many you might bring. And I'm so happy to see the stands full of people celebrating this occasion. I put myself on the agenda to speak because the last time I spoke at a UAFS graduation was 6 years ago. Back then, I wasn't even the new chancellor. In fact, at that time, I was the soon-to-be chancellor because it was May and I didn't take my position until July. I came here with tremendous energy for the job, not really knowing what might lay ahead, but I knew that this was a great opportunity, and I believed that the University of Arkansas Fort Smith was on a trajectory for success. Now, 6 years later, all of you who are graduating today have been on that trajectory of success. In the last 6 years, the administration, faculty, and staff have been living life in the academic fast lane. Together, we have managed to grow to what could reach almost 8,000 students in the fall, tripled the amount of student living space on campus, grown our academic programs to over 40 different majors and created many minors, increased the number of full-time faculty positions substantially, created a vital, growing international focus, became fully vetted in the Heartland Conference of NCAA Division II, increased student organizations to almost 100 different choices, created 24/7 access to parts of the campus for students, and will continue to do that as the new addition to the library is developed and opened in the near future, and are in the process of finishing a learning and research addition to the Borum Library that will more than double its size. All of this, and we added a bunch of parking. Lastly, let's not forget that the fundraising efforts and the generosity of donors, particularly in this area, who now provide over $1 million a year in scholarships to our students. All these changes are just representative of many of the other developments, too numerous to mention, to make your educational experience here at UAFS full and complete. You are part of a class that has seen significant increases in four-year graduates from past years, while at the same time, our faculty have paid attention to serving the needs and graduation opportunities for two-year and certificate students as well. You're part of a class that is significantly more diverse than the class I spoke to 6 years ago, because UAFS faculty and staff dedicated itself to making our university community look like our regional community. You come after a class from last year that had 90% of the students who applied to medical school accepted. We haven't even calculated your class success in jobs and professional schools and graduate schools yet, although the anecdotal information I get from you, from your teachers, and from the deans suggests that you will even outpass last year. My point in this recitation of your successes as students amidst the positive growth and expansion of UAFS is this: the degree that you are receiving today is extremely valuable, and its worth will continue to grow. As UAFS continues to mature as an institution, your UAFS degree will become even more valuable, even more marketable in a competitive and demanding marketplace. You have been living the trajectory that I saw possible 6 years ago and when I spoke at the graduation in 2006. It is the positive trajectory of this institution that will be the vehicle for making your educational investment here worth more in the coming years. I look forward to all of you being proud alumni of the University of Arkansas Fort Smith as the education and experiences you received here propel you forward. Of course, as your graduation speaker, I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't offer you advice and insight for the future. Now, keep in mind, I understand, and I won't take real long because I know that you're way more interested in walking across the stage and shaking my hand than listening to what I have to say right now. But I've got the podium, and I'm going to get a few licks in here. My message is simple, and it's based on a practical approach to leadership and management, and really to life. When I was interviewed for this job a little over 6 years ago, the senior members of the university who I would supervise if chosen asked me what my leadership and management principles are. And my response was, I have only 4 hard and fast rules that have to be followed if you're going to work for me. Those rules are: don't lie to me, don't end run me, keep me informed, and don't surprise me. Now, let me briefly explain each one of those and how they really go beyond just a management or leadership guideline. The first rule: don't lie to me. I expect truth and transparency from the people who work for me, and likewise, they can expect the same thing from me. My experience is that no matter how bad it might be, truth is always better than a lie. I encourage you to consider as you move forward in your lives the obvious reality that if you tell the truth, you will never be confused about what you said. The second rule: don't end run me. End running is, simply put, cowardly avoidance. It keeps you from confronting a person or an issue head on due to the fear of the consequences, so you try to go around them. Talking behind people's backs and turning truth into half-lies by innuendo and manipulative behavior will never really advance you, although it may seem to position you for the next move you want to make, either in your personal lives or your professional lives. What happens, however, is you create a toxic environment at home or in the workplace or wherever end running is used. Living your life, personal or public, by not being willing to face people and issues head on will eventually be unrewarding and unsatisfying and will make your own life toxic. The third rule: keep me informed. Now, some people think that information is power, and if they keep the information to themselves, that the information they have will make them powerful. But I found that sharing information creates synergy among people that is even more powerful than the information itself. So as a leader, I want to share as much information as I can, especially with those who I am tasking with making important decisions. Likewise, I want the people working for me to share the information they have with me so that I can make the best and most informed decision. And finally, the fourth rule: don't surprise me. And I don't mean here as a sudden and previously unknown birthday celebration, for example. Rather, surprise in this context is the result of hiding information so you can spring it out later for your benefit. Setting people up to be surprised like this is often a nefarious combination of lying and end running. If you hide important and relevant parts of information, you're setting up others for unexpected, unanticipated, and most likely unpleasant surprises that find their origin in your selfish and self-serving action. If you keep people informed, they will feel empowered and stay loyal to you because you will have given them the informational tools to make sound and judicious decisions. So my 4 rules, don't lie to me, don't end run me, keep me informed, and don't surprise me, are just directional beacons for behavior based in treating others the way you want to be treated. I hope that the creative and critical thinking skills you learned here at UAFS in your university education, along with your own moral and spiritual compass, will always lead you back to the ethical high ground of these 4 rules. So now we're at the end of my remarks, and you're about to walk across the stage, shake my hand, receive your diploma cover, to be followed by the real thing in a few weeks, and move on with your life. I look forward to watching your trajectory, and I promise all of you that UAFS will keep working hard to make your degree increasingly valuable. Perhaps you'll think about my 4 simple rules of leadership and management, but most of all, I hope that you carry with you fond thoughts and good memories of the victory in education that you're celebrating today. Now we're moving to the real thing. This is where you start walking across the stage. I think that's worth applause. As we proceed, please observe these 3 courtesies that show respect for all. First, a professional photographer will take a photograph of all graduates as they receive their degrees. Do not come forward to take individual photographs so that we may keep congestion to a minimum and allow the audience an unobstructed view. Second rule, graduates, please remember to stop for a photograph with me after you have received your diploma. If I hand you the diploma cover and you start walking off, I will grab your hand and pull you back on stage, and it will be much more embarrassing than if you just stay there with me and take the photograph. Third, out of respect for the graduates and their families, please remain until all graduates have been recognized and the recessional is complete for those of you in the audience. Now I call upon Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor Ray Wallace to come forward to present the candidates for their degrees.
Will the candidates for all degrees from the University of Arkansas Fort Smith please rise? Chancellor Barron, each candidate standing before you has completed a prescribed course of study defined by our faculty. The names of the candidates graduating in absentia are listed in the program, but will not be read. Some candidates are wearing medals as recipients of an Academic Excellence Award as selected by the faculty of their program. A number of candidates have completed their studies with a grade point average of at least 3.60 and are identified as academic honors students by an honor stole, which they wear. Each dean will announce the student's honor status as their names are called. On behalf of the faculty of the University of Arkansas Fort Smith, it is my pleasure and privilege to present these candidates for the awarding of technical certificates, associate degrees, and baccalaureate degrees.
Will the faculty of the University of Arkansas Fort Smith now stand to show concurrence? With the concurrence of this faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Arkansas System, I confer upon you your respective degrees with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Faculty and students, you may be seated. Wayne Womack, the University Registrar, will now come forward to assist in the presentation of diplomas. The graduates will now be recognized by the deans of their colleges in the following order. Dr. Carloyn Mosley, Dean, College of Health Sciences, to be followed by Dr. Henry Rinne, Dean, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and then Dr. Mark Arant, Dean, College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, and then Dr. Ashok Saxena, Dean, College of Engineering, University of Arkansas at Fayetteville. A distinguished faculty marshal will lead each group from their respective college.
The graduates from the College of Health Science are led forward to receive their degrees by Ms. Deborah Gold, Distinguished Marshal from the College of Health Sciences. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude, Jillian Gusty Franklin. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude, Danielle Delana Dollar. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Catherine Louise Mattingly. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Leanne Marie Haller. Megan Brittany Holland, Bachelor of Science Nursing. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Alexis Farmer. Bachelor of Science Nursing, minor in Psychology, Kelly Lynn Gilbert. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Rachel Renee Matthews. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Allison Nicole Brown. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Danielle Danae Stein. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Elisa Briggs. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Amber Cobb. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Cindy Merrill. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Christy Lee Richard. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Megan Ann Sullivan, accompanied by her mother, Missy Efert, Executive Director and Instructor, Dental Hygiene Program. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Cassandra Ellison. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Holly Lee. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Kayla Leanne Pence. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Cynthia Renee Plume. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Shelley Nicole Fulton. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Amanda Shawn Rogers. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Nawat Tawan Suri. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Austin Berry Morris. Bachelor of Science, Imaging Sciences, Sonography, Jarrett Barnes. Bachelor of Science in Imaging Sciences, Sonography, Sandra Van Shan. Bachelor of Science in Imaging Sciences, Sonography, Brittany Nicole Escobar. Bachelor of Science, Imaging Sciences, Sonography, Rachel Elise Nicodemus. Bachelor of Science, Imaging Sciences, Sonography, Darcy Deanne Hobbs. Bachelor of Science, Imaging Sciences, Sonography, Jayla Fuller. Bachelor of Science, Imaging Sciences, Sonography, Morgan Lee Fonville. Bachelor of Science, Imaging Sciences, Management, Bonnie Lou Stites. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Leah Kristen Beckham. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, accompanied by her husband, Jerry West, mathematics instructor, Terry Michelle West. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Rebecca Joy Henkel. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Stephanie Gale Bounds. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Joy Marie Califf. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Jessica Lynn Ray. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Brittany Michelle Bell. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Catherine Camille Byers. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Mandy Dawn Bobo. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Taylor Jordan Merton. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Lee Catherine Comp. Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Shasta May Jordan. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Amy Renee Rose. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Kelly Ray Spencer. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Amanda Dawn Dyke. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Angela Nicole Kelly. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Amber Lynn Cison. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Jessica Gray. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Ryan Nicole Edwards. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Mary Ann Wilson. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Carter Alexandra Holney. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Michael Roden. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Van Nguyen. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Jacinda Faye Stone. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Brittany Michelle Burcham. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Brianne Nicole Barnett. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Ashley Nicole LaPearl. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Janet Reed. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Pamela Joanne Vaughn. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Sina Plaster. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Donna Renee Borum. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Tammy K. Rayleigh. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Angela Kristen Lunsford. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Stephanie Leanne Labs. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Frank Plummer. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Tricia McGowan. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Misty Grisham. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Alexa Marie Locke. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Courtney Nicole Baylor. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Sarah Elizabeth Six. Associate of Applied Science, Pansy Ann Wilborn. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Mary Ann Crow. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Tara Renee Webb. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Emily Amanda Quills. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Kaylee Lynn Patterson. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing Technology, Andrew Marcus Dugan. Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, Stephanie Sonneman. Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, Candace Gale Spivey. Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, Miles Newman III. Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, Stephen Gucher. Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, Ransom Stephen Smith. Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, Lindsay Dale Stepp. Associate of Applied Science Radiography, Brittany Megan Wagner. Associate of Applied Science Radiography, Katie Dement. Associate of Applied Science Radiography, Alicia Leigh Knox. Associate of Applied Science Radiography, Caitlin Lee Woolbright. Associate of Applied Science Radiography, Heather Sue Tudor. Associate of Applied Science Radiography, Nikki Miner. Associate of Applied Science Radiography, Megan Argan. Associate of Applied Science Radiography, Andrea Smith. Please join me in congratulating all of the graduates from the College of Health Sciences.
Good morning. The graduates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences are being led forward to receive their degrees by Dr. Michael Kathinji, Distinguished Marshal from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Sarah Elizabeth Graham, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design, summa cum laude. Kristen Nicole Catlett, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design and Studio Art minor, magna cum laude. Jacob T. Mann, Bachelor of Arts, Theater, Acting and Directing, magna cum laude. Juan Rodriguez, Bachelor of Arts, History, Historical Interpretation, magna cum laude. Lindsay Elise Hobbs, Bachelor of Arts, Music, Piano Performance, magna cum laude. Tiffany Lauren Campbell, Bachelor of Music Education, magna cum laude. Rachel Marie Grigg, Bachelor of Arts, History, cum laude. Luis Ann Laboda, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design, cum laude. Kelly Ann Franklin, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude. Tara Marie McFerrin, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design, cum laude. Brooke Amber Kelly, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude. Amber Nicole Remy, Bachelor of Arts, Studio Art, cum laude. Courtney Michelle Kitterman, Bachelor of Arts, Studio Art. Jamie Lee Wyatt, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Brittany Nicole Gray, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Evelyn Hernandez, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Ashley Nicole Phillips, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Chandra Nelson, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Elise Marie Sample, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Melissa Thompson, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Rebecca May Gunter, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Joseph O. Chasteen, Bachelor of Arts, History, Historical Interpretation. Cassie Lynn Michael, Bachelor of Arts, Theater, Acting, Directing. Mary Elizabeth Hodge, Bachelor of Arts, Theater, Acting, Directing. Andrew M. Snyder, Bachelor of Arts, Theater, Acting, Directing. James Dominic Vitale, Bachelor of Arts, Theater Design. Samantha Diane Lowry, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Rebecca Lee Schneider, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Renette Lee McGee, Bachelor of Arts, History. Ronald Ray Tyra, Bachelor of Arts, History. Iva Elizabeth Lowe, Bachelor of Arts, Music, Vocal Performance. Robert Douglas Dodd, Bachelor of Arts, Music. Taylor Keenan, Bachelor of Arts, Music, Vocal Performance. Aaron Clark, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Sierra May Cole, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Samantha Catherine Strange, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Ariel Nicole Vaught, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Shelby Marissa Hicks, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. William Russell Rhodes, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Danielle L. Lyle, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Whitney Chloe Robertson, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Lanessa Vinson, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Marley Vang, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Erica Volley, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Lauren Brooke Patton, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Heather Nicole Shank, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Michelle Elizabeth Miller, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Hannah Grace Richmond, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Lisa Walton, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Michelle Danielle Warth, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Mary Alyssa Johnson, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Poonam Padhyar, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Mark Duane Woodall, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. L. Joe Olson, Bachelor of Arts, History. Jimo Berry II, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Kelsey Jordan Hicks, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Stacy Marie Parrish, Bachelor of Arts, History. Amanda Fisher, Bachelor of Arts, History. Tristan K. Lee, Bachelor of Arts, History. Christopher Stephen Chansey, Bachelor of Arts, History. Kevin Christopher Elliott, Bachelor of Science, History with Teacher Licensure. John Matthew Litchford, Bachelor of Science, History with Teacher Licensure. Curtis Wayne Abbott, Bachelor of Arts, Theater, Acting, Directing. Kevin Earl Poston, Bachelor of Arts, History. Nathan Staten, Bachelor of Arts, History. Austin Rawls, Bachelor of Arts, History. Hunter Shannon, Bachelor of Arts, History. Seth Christenberry, Bachelor of Arts, History. Philip Yurton, Bachelor of Arts, History. Heather Renee McBride, Bachelor of Arts, History. Jonathan Frederick Irvin, Bachelor of Arts, History. Chad Clifford Davis, Bachelor of Arts, History. David Wayne Barnett, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Brent Thomas Haney, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Melissa Marie Robertson, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Deanna K. Richmond, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Brandon Ray Cox, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Darren Allen Rainey, Bachelor of Music Education. Brittany Nicole Dawson, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Marcia Beth Martin, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Caitlin Jones, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Amanda K. Holland, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Corey Alexander McLaren, Bachelor of Science, Graphic Design. Nicholas Ryburn, Bachelor of Arts, History.
The graduates from the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics are led forward to receive their degrees by Dr. David Paulus, Distinguished Marshal from the College of STEM. Kyle Cameron Sharp, Bachelor of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Tom R. Townsend, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Networking, summa cum laude. Brenda Arunatai, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Database Management, magna cum laude. Min Duong, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Programming, magna cum laude. Matthew Ted Allen Norreed, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Programming, magna cum laude. Ryan Andrew Samo, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Database Management, magna cum laude. Adam Austin Shaver, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Networking, magna cum laude. Danielle Rose Spillers, Bachelor of Science, Biology, magna cum laude. Jessica Lee Chitwood, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Alexandra S. Reed, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Kenneth Wayne Eford, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Networking, cum laude. Catherine Elaine Seaman, Bachelor of Science, Biology with Teacher Licensure, cum laude. Jane Mai Van, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Ebony Xing Yang, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. John H. Stewart, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Networking. Jamie Ray Curtis Jackson, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Networking. Craig Allen Guerin, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Networking. Stephen Keith Frazier, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Database Management. Michaela Danielle Jester, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Sarah Muriel Parker, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Joy N. Christensen, Biology of Science, Biology. Kyle L. Reed, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Chancellor's Leadership Council, Traditions Keeper. Michael Victor Ferris, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Ben Cortez, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Gabriel Matthew Carroll, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Courtney Bogan, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Matthew Hayden Pierce, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Christopher Cooper, Bachelor of Science, Biology. John Inthvong, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Database Management. John Edwin Thames, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Kaylee Michelle Ray, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Aya El Kouli, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Kimberly K. Wynn, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Sandy Berdrand, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Joshua Robert Adams, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Zach Garrett Holsauer, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Programming. Bradley Scott Trebach, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Database Management. Edward Chapman Shepard III, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Programming. Ronnie Edward Bell, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology. Lee S. Raines, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology. Jerry Wayne Hood, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology. Please join me in congratulating the college graduates from STEM. The graduates from the College of Engineering, University of Arkansas, Fayetteville, are being led forward to receive their degrees by Dr. Randall Overby, Distinguished Marshal from the College of Engineering.
Upon the recommendations of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor G. David Gerhardt has conferred upon each of you the degree indicated in your diploma, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to this degree. Congratulations. I'm proud to present these College of Engineering graduates who have completed the requirements for a degree in either electrical or mechanical engineering. Their freshman and sophomore courses were University of Arkansas Fort Smith courses, and their junior and senior level courses were University of Arkansas Fayetteville courses taught on this campus. These students completed their engineering program through a partnership between University of Arkansas Fort Smith and the University of Arkansas Fayetteville.
Marius von Haupt, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. James Lucas Bauer, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Paula D. Blake, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Thomas Franklin, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Matthew Sally, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Jesse Davis, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Jazzy K. Cagle, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Heather Lynn Christensen, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Alex Pugh, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Please join me in congratulating once again the graduates from the College of Engineering, University of Arkansas Fayetteville.
Graduates, please rise. I invite you to please move your tassels to the left side of your mortar boards. Graduates, please give a round of applause and thanks to the faculty and staff of the university in recognition of the roles they played in the attainment of your degrees. Please thank them. And finally, graduates, would you give a round of applause to thank your parents, grandparents, spouses, and children and friends for the encouragement, guidance, and love they've given you while you have pursued your degrees. You would not have been able to do it without them, and you know that. Elizabeth Underwood, please be seated. Elizabeth Underwood, Executive Director of Alumni Affairs at UAFS, will now greet and address the graduates as new members of the University of Arkansas Fort Smith Alumni Association.
Good morning. On behalf of the more than 48,000 UAFS alumni around the nation and the world, I'd like to say congratulations and officially welcome you to this network of proud alumni. This is a transforming moment. You entered campus as college students, and you will leave today as alumni. You have made lasting memories as a student. Several of you are honored today with special cords awarded to you for being traditions keepers for the UAFS Traditions Book. For all of you, the relationship you have developed with UAFS is permanent and lasting. The transition from student to graduate makes you a new partner in the future of your alma mater. Your continued involvement is important in helping shaping this university for generations of students that follow you. Graduates, we will stay in touch with you in the years that come, and you will need to stay in touch with us too. We want to know about those great jobs, professional awards, outstanding activities, and personal milestones that you earn so that we can let everyone know about our highly accomplished alumni. To help keep you connected, alumni will receive the Bell Tower, a semi-annual magazine published for our alumni. Another way to stay connected is to attend the annual Alumni Weekend held every fall, when we offer a spectrum of events for alumni from all generations to return to campus. But for now, on this very important day, as you celebrate your achievement with your family and friends, please remember that you are now part of an educational heritage that spans over 80 years. You are now considered alumni. As alumni, you have an obligation and the opportunity to make sure future students have the same experience that you have had today, to enjoy the amazing exhilaration of accepting your college diploma. As you exit Stubblefield Center today, be sure to stop by the alumni tent and pick up our graduation gift to you. And you can always visit us on our website and through our online community. And the best part is, all these services are free to our UAFS alumni. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Underwood. We appreciate your continued service to the university through the Alumni Association. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this morning at the Spring 2012 Commencement Ceremony number 1. Commencement is the time for ending one period of your life and a time for beginning a new phase. Commencement is a time for celebration. I know you will take with you the knowledge and skills to excel in our modern and complex world. We take pride in your accomplishments and wish you success in your future. We will conclude this ceremony with our alma mater. The words to the alma mater may be found on page 16 of your program. Following the alma mater, we request that you remain at your seats until the recessional is complete. Please meet your graduates outside. Please rise.
All praises sing to the school we hold dear. A part of our hearts will forever be here. Your banner of wisdom our future will guide. The friends that we cherish at our side. Let a song ring out for the white and blue. To UAFS Smith we will ever be true.
I I declare the morning ceremony of the 87th commencement of the University of Arkansas Fort Smith adjourned.